Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with another Fallout 76 tips video. And hey, if you love Fallout 76 and Bethesda games and you're not subscribed yet to the KingFanMan channel, why not? That's all I talk about on this channel, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell too, so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Today I'm going to show you the absolute best places to find sugar bombs in Fallout 76. Now, why would you want to find sugar bombs? Because with sugar bombs you can make brain bombs. And why do you want to make brain bombs? Because brain bombs will make you level up so much faster. So now let me be clear. You want to make sure you get the radiated sugar bombs. There are two different kinds of sugar bombs in the game. You have the radiated sugar bombs that kind of look like a box that's got a little wear on it, and then you've got the new sugar bombs. You want the older box. You want the radiated sugar bombs. These are the ones that you need to make brain bombs. Now, what do you need to make brain bombs other than the sugar bombs? You need brain fungus, you need Mothman eggs, you need purified water, and of course you need wood to cook with. If you stick around till the end of this video, I will give you some locations to find the brain fungus, the Mothman eggs, and even where you might find the recipe for brain bombs. So stick around. But I'm not going to make you wait on the location of the sugar bombs. We're going to jump right into that right now. And the first place we're going to go is Flatwoods, a very simple place to go on the map. In fact, one of the first places you go in the game. And we're going to go to the church. This should be a location that everyone is familiar with. It has the vendor in it. Well, you're going to actually go on top of the church, up in the steeple, and you will find it up there in the steeple, a box of sugar bombs. They are almost always there. Now, while you're in Flatwoods, there are a couple of other places that you can also check that there are sometimes sugar bombs. One is inside the kitchen that we're all familiar with. When you go in the door, look to your left, there is a random spawn of food items. Sometimes it's dog food, but sometimes it can be sugar bombs. So look on the table to your left. Also, under the cabinet in the kitchen as well, sometimes can be a box of sugar bombs. Now, don't leave Flatwoods yet, because on top of the red rocket is normally a box of sugar bombs as well. You'll have to find a way to get up on top if you don't have the marsupial perk, but if you do, it should be easy to jump up on top of the red rocket and grab that box of sugar bombs. Alright, next we're going to Morgantown and Fraternity Row. We're going to the Eta Phi Epsilon Tau building. Wow, that was a mouthful. This is the second building you go to in the Nukashine DLC. What a great building to go to just for finding stuff. There's Nuka-Cola stuff, there's all kinds of stuff in this building, but you're going to want to go to the second floor kitchen, and sometimes you'll even find two boxes in this place. Great place to go. Now, while you're in Morgantown, you want to go right down the street to the Super Duper Mart, and at the back of the Super Duper Mart, you'll normally find a box of sugar bombs right there on the shelf. Now, there is one other place in Morgantown that I just wanted to mention, not going to show it in the video, but at the Red Rocket, you can sometimes find a box of sugar bombs. It's a randomized thing again, so it might be Danny Boy apples, but you want to look on the shelves at the Red Rocket in Morgantown, just if you're looking. Alright, next we're going to Mosstown in the Mire, and you're going to want to go in the biggest building, the one closest to the Fisher site, and you're going to find the sugar bombs in a bathtub on a back wall closest to the Fisher site again. And here's the good news, it's going to normally be, again, two boxes of sugar bombs. Now, why is this important? I didn't mention this at the first of the video, but it takes 3 boxes of sugar bombs to make brain bombs. So the more sugar bombs you find, the better. So Mosstown is a great place to farm sugar bombs. Next, we're going to go to a very easy place, the Charleston Landfill. It is located on the edge of the forest and the ash heap. Now, this is a workshop, but of course you won't have to take over the workshop to go in and retrieve the sugar bombs. It's going to be in one of the mobile homes, the one on the left as you enter into the Charleston Landfill. And as you go in the door, it's going to be on the back wall to the left, the wall that you're looking at there on your left. Next, we go to one of my very favorites, the Overlook Cabin in the Savage Divide. When you get there, you're going to want to go in, turn to the right, and in the kitchen, on the cabinet, there should be a box of sugar bombs. I say should be because it's about an 80% chance for there to be sugar bombs. Sometimes, about a 20% chance, there's something else. You say, well then why is this your favorite? Because once you go back out of this building, cross the street to the Hornwright Villa, and instead of going in the main house, you're going to want to go in the garage, and the door is in the back of the garage, by the way. Be careful, there are liberators in there, and you're going to find 2 boxes of sugar bombs that are absolutely 100% always there, unless you're playing on a public server and somebody else has gotten them. That is why this is absolutely my favorite. You can also find some other cool stuff like Nuka-Cola magazines and bobbleheads as well. Now for our next spot, we're going to go to Grafton, a town that we're all familiar with, but we're going to go to a spot that we probably normally pass up. It's going to be the gas station that's across the river from the main town. It looks like a Red Rocket, but I don't believe it has the Red Rocket markings on it. Now be careful, the main door is booby-trapped, but if you'll go around to the other door on the other side of the building, you can get in with a simple lockpick and you won't get blown up as you go in the door. Now, the sugar bombs will be on the floor inside of this gas station. You'll also find some other cool stuff. There's Nuka-Cola and countless amount of food products on the floor. If you like that, there's also a safe in there as well. I love going to this place in Grafton. Now, for the last one, I'm going to kind of cheat because it's not a location, but it's something that you can do at your very camp to make your own sugar bombs. You can set your Collectron, and by the way, if you don't have a Collectron out, you need to, because wow, they help you immensely. Early on in the game, set it to scrap. Later on in the game, set it to Foshnot. If you set it to Foshnot, and by the way, you don't have to put the Foshnot robot out, because if you do, he will sing to you, and he is so annoying. You can put any of the robots out, set it to Foshnot by the computer on the side of the Collectron, and it will make occasionally a box of sugar bombs, along with a lot of other things that you can sell and use. So this is another great way to get a steady dose of sugar bombs. So there you go. There are 7 great places to find and farm sugar bombs to make your brain bombs. Now, as I told you, if you stuck around, I would give you some great tips to find the brain bombs recipe, where to find brain fungus, and where to find Mothman eggs. Now, the brain fungus recipe, the absolute best place to find it, believe it or not, is going to be at the White Springs Resort at La Grande Gourmet. And Antoine, you can go there and he will normally have it, and it's fairly cheap. So go there. That is the best place to find it. There's nowhere else in the map that it's guaranteed to be. You can find it in different containers and refrigerators. You've got a chance on some quests, but the best place is at the White Springs. That's normally where it is. As far as brain fungus, there's several places in the map that you can find it. One great place, if you ever do the quest, or excuse me, the event Radiation Rumble at Emmett Mountain Disposal, after you get done with the event, there is brain fungus all inside those caves. Make sure you get it before you leave, and remember to put on your perk so that you get double the amount of brain fungus. Also, Uncanny Caverns. Now, there's going to be some enemies in there you have to fight, but Uncanny Caverns is full of brain fungus. But if you want to go somewhere and not have to fight anybody, not have to do any events, anything like that, then go where the purveyor is at the Rusty Pick. There is brain fungus upstairs and downstairs, and if you use that perk, you will get plenty to make brain bombs. Now, as far as Mothman eggs, of course you can go to Point Pleasant, whereas that is the main place to get Mothman eggs, but there's a couple of other places as well. You can go to the Kanawha County Cemetery, and you can also go to Clancy Manor. Both of those places have a little bit of Mothman eggs. Well, there you have it. I've loaded you up on facts. Now you're ready to go out, find your ingredients, make some brain bombs, and get that XP going fast. Now you can level up faster than ever before. Brain bombs are absolutely the best thing you can use to level up very quick. That and cranberry relish, use them together and they are fantastic. So I hope this video helped you a lot. Hey, be sure and check all my links down below. If you're not following me on Twitter, do that. If you're not part of our Discord, I would love you to join our Discord and be active in our Discord. Our Discord can only be as good as you make it. And hey, if you want to help this poor little struggling YouTuber out, there's several ways you can do it. You can make a one-time donation. You can buy me a coffee. That link is down below. Or if you really want to help me out, you can become a Patreon. That link is down below, and you can find out all the benefits of becoming a Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that like button. I am the KingFanMan. I hope to see you out in the wastes of West Virginia. Bye, guys.